amazing results from AI isn't some complex code or, some kind of technical wizardry. It's actually way, way simpler. In fact, it's a skill you already have.
You've totally been there, right? You ask the AI for something brilliant, something creative, and what you get back is, well, kind of meh. It's a super common frustration for sure. I mean, look at this. You ask for a simple caption, and you get this generic, cringy soup of hashtags. It's basically useless. But here's the thing. The problem isn't the AI.
So what's really happening when we get results like that? Well, it all comes down to what I like to call the AI's guessing game. When our instructions are vague, the AI is pretty much flying blind. It has to guess what we want.
Okay, let's demystify a key term right now, a prompt. It sounds technical, but it's nothing fancy. It's just your instruction. It's what you type into the box. That's it. Seriously, no magic here. It's just a conversation starter.
Probably the best way to think about it is like this. The AI is an incredibly fast, super eager to please assistant. If you just mumble or give vague orders, they'll do something, but they're forced to guess what you actually want. But clear instructions, they get clear results.
And this leads us to a term you've probably heard thrown around, prompt engineering. It sounds complicated, right? Technical, maybe a little intimidating, like something you'd need a special degree for. So, does it mean you have to learn to code? Do you need to be a software engineer to get good at this? The answer is a huge, resounding no. And honestly, that's one of the biggest myths about using AI effectively. So, if it's not all that techie, engineering, then what is it? Well, it all boils down to something incredibly human, something totally fundamental. Just clear communication. And boom, there it is. That's really the core takeaway of this whole thing. It's not about engineering, it's about communicating your ideas with clarity. The good news is, if you can explain something to another person, you can definitely explain it to an AI. Think about it in the real world. If you tell someone, hey, do something nice, what does that even mean? It could be anything. But if you say, please clean this room and arrange the books, that's an instruction they can actually follow and succeed at. AI works the exact same way. Okay, enough with the theory. Let's look at some real before and after prompts to see just how big a difference this makes in practice. Just look at this transformation. Make a website is a recipe for a generic disaster, but by adding the purpose, a yoga studio, the audience, beginners, and the format, simple, 3 pages, plain language, you've given the AI a perfect blueprint for success. Okay, here's another great one. The first prompt, what is marketing, is going to get you a dry, textbook definition. But the second one, by defining the audience as a 12-year-old and asking for real-life examples, you're going to get an explanation that is simple, relatable, and genuinely useful. It's a game changer. And for our last example, a prompt like write content is about as vague as it gets, right? But check out the after. By specifying the format, a LinkedIn post, the audience, startup founders, and a constraint under 150 words, you've just transformed a useless request into a super powerful tool. So, here's the crucial point. A really great prompt usually includes these 4 elements. You tell the AI who to be, what to do, who it's for, and how it should look. Cover these 4 things, and you're pretty much golden. And this brings us to the most important part of all of this. The real superpower here isn't the AI, it's you. Let's be perfectly clear about what happened in all those after examples. The AI's code didn't change. Its core intelligence didn't suddenly get a massive upgrade. You did. You were the variable that changed. Your ability to communicate with clarity is what unlocked the AI's real potential. The better you communicate, the smarter the AI is going to seem. And this is the bottom line. This isn't some new, scary technical skill you have to learn from scratch. It's a fundamental human skill you already use every single day. You just have to apply it in this new context. So now that you know the key is your own clarity, the only thing left to ask is, what amazing, specific, and well-defined thing are you going to create next?